what a test match. Had everything, I thought. You know, that's what test matches are meant to be about. We had a bit of adversity there that we had to overcome, and I thought, we just covered each other out there today. England started off like house on fire. They come on us straight away, and for us to, get us back in the game in the way we did, it was just a wonderful effort from the boys.
Dave, how good did it feel to get your first win as the New Zealand coach?
Yeah, it's actually both our first win, and it's very humbling, But we know we've got a focus on a job at hand. We've got another tough game next week, but it's always good to get your first win under your belt.
Sean Johnson had a worldie today. Was he the difference between the two teams?
Yeah, I thought Sean really stepped up. But again, I've always said it's about the team. It's about the 17 that's out there. And the whole 17 stood up today. I thought our bench gave some real punch out there, coming on and making a difference. So again, the 17 out there. And, I've got to have to add our whole squad, our staff, just the way we've prepared, for the last, 2.5 weeks.
Big change in the first half when to both.
Pardon, what's this?
A big change in that first half when to both.
Went to what, sorry?
To
Pau, sorry, mate.
It's from London.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't understand. Excuse me. To Pau, Yes, well, again, he made an impact the previous test in Perth, and, that's his role in the team. And I thought he stood up as well. But again, the starting team that laid the platform first, and again the interchanges that come on. I thought Manu Mal brought some energy. Adam Blair again, all those guys from the bench, and even Louis Brown has a little cameo there.
Must have been close to Isaac Luke's best game of the year too. He's outstanding.
Yeah, he can run when he runs the ball. He's very dangerous. And we just have to make sure that we're playing to our strengths. We've got a big focus on making sure that we've got a real focus on the job at hand.
Jesse, how tough was that first 20 minutes holding out?
Yeah, I thought they started the game really well. We gave away a couple of penalties there and defended our backsides off. It was the lungs were gone at the start there, but we did really well to hang in there at the start there.
So we've got a fear that you used up too much energy in the first 20 minutes?
Not a fear, but I guess we're a bit tired after that, but I have full confidence in the boys' fitness, to back that up, so we did that well.
What was the difference between today and the defeat to Australia a few weeks ago? Did you sense anything different about it?
Oh, again, we had a couple of guys who didn't play for 5 or 6 weeks, and to get a game under their belt, to get that cohesion together, us being in camp, for 2 weeks. There's still areas of an improvement for us, and we're always looking to improve.
Jesse, can you tell us anything about the huddle at the end and what the thing was there? The huddle you had out on the field?
Yeah, that was just getting the boys together just to enjoy the moment. It was our kiddies' first win as coach, and we wanted to really embrace that. And it's just a good way to start this tour off. Getting a good win over England, who they're a very good team. So we're very proud of what we've done tonight, and it's definitely about just enjoying that moment.
David, against Australia a couple of weeks ago, there was a lot of criticism of your 6 tackle plays, which were really not very effective, I thought, against the Aussies. But tonight, or today, you forced 6 goal line dropouts, 6 repeat sets. Does that mean you were spending a lot of time working on that problem over the last week or two?
Yeah, definitely over the last week and a half since we've been here, we've just looked to continue to grow, look at, stuff that we need to improve on, and there'll be some stuff that we need to improve on this game as well. So again, it's about us making sure, we know the focus is on what we need to do, and that was definitely one of the focuses for us this test.
Weakness a couple of weeks ago was poor handling of the ball, particularly I thought from Sean Kenny-Dowell, and a few people thought you might have dropped him after that game, but obviously you ran with the same team. I mean, was there ever any doubt in your mind that Sean would, come back again today?
Yeah, Sean's, what he's done in the jersey before, respectfully, he's, was one of those guys who hadn't played for 5 or 6 weeks. And, 3 years previous, he'd always been in the finals with the Roosters, with his team. So this was the first time he hadn't been in the finals for the Roosters, and I just thought, we're giving him another opportunity.
Is Thomas, I can write it down if you like. Is Thomas okay?
Yeah, again, he's getting assessed, so we won't know until later on.
The middle stood really well against a big England side. Are you really proud of your core forwards?
Yeah, definitely proud of the boys' efforts. We had a little talk during the week about how good the England forward pack was, so we knew we had a big game ahead of us. After the Australian game, we were probably a bit disappointed, as a middle unit, and I thought the boys did a great job tonight against a solid England pack.
Going into the Australia game, what are you going to take from today's game?
I guess we can take a bit of confidence out of that performance tonight. We did it really tough at the start there, and we were able to hang in there and grind it out. So you can definitely take confidence out of a game like that.
Are either of you surprised that England twice took the two penalties in the first half?
Sorry, mate.
Were you surprised at all that England took the penalties in the first half?
Oh, the first one I wasn't really surprised. It's a test match. Points are really hard to come by in test matches, and it goes to show by us winning the game by 1. So yeah, I wasn't too surprised, to be honest.
You booked your drop goal with 10 minutes to go. Was that just a decision from Johnson?
Yeah, again, I'm all about players taking the opportunities, and he's seen one and took the opportunity, and it ended up being the winning field goal. So again, it's I don't go out and tell people what to do. It's that they obviously believe in confidence in their ability. And, Sean at that stage of the game, I think Thomas was off at the moment, and we really needed him to take control, and I thought he did that tonight.
How much desire in the squad is there to go all the way, and how significant was that result today of reaching the final contention?
Yeah, look, we've got an end goal, but we've also know there's steps to do that. And again, we're just growing as a team, trying to improve each week. I thought we did a big step in improvement from our previous game, and we'll be looking forward to improving again.
David yesterday, Jordan Carter said that he wanted to step up in the playmaking department, and he delivered that first try to Jordan Rapana, and he was also safe under the high ball. What did you make of his game?
Yeah, I thought he really stepped up today. That's something that he wanted to work on, and we spoke about during the week, and I thought he really stepped up. Catching those high balls under pressure. That's one thing that he does really well.
Jesse, can I just ask you what it's like to play with one referee on the pitch when you've had obviously in the NRL now it's 2, and I just wonder whether you notice the differences, and if so, which do you prefer, one or two referees?
Yeah, it's pretty tough. It's a different, style we play over there, but coming over here, I don't mind the one referee. It makes it more of a forwards game, if you ask me. You can slow it down a little bit more, and people tend to get away with a little bit more in the ruck. But yeah, like I said, it's probably more of a forwards game over here, which is something we probably embrace. So yeah, I enjoy both, but it's a tough one.
Jesse, there's a lot of talk this week about how great England's pack is and etc. Did that kind of give you guys fire up as well?
Yeah, to be honest, we were pretty disappointed with our last game against Australia as a middle unit, and we knew we had to be better for the team, so that was enough for us to be motivated. But to come up against the likes of Sam Burgess, James Graham, Hill, all those fellas, it was even more motivating. So we knew we were in for a game today, and I'm glad we were able to perform.
Must be delighted without Jason Tamalo playing.
Yeah, he's a reigning Dally M for a reason. He's a weapon with the ball in hand. He's so hard to tackle, and I'm just glad I don't have to tackle him at the moment.
You enjoying being over here on tour? How's the group settling in over away from home?
Yeah, it's I always love coming over here. I love the crowds, and the atmosphere that the English bring to the game. And today, just the roar of the crowd, the Test match arena, you know, is something that we spoke about, you know, about embracing and really, you know, trying to embrace that for the game.
I think locally, on the way out of Huddersfield is one of the greatest things. It's Marston's Chicken Shop. And you'll be stopping off, treating the boys to a Marston's on the way home for a good victory.
I've heard about that chicken shop, and I heard Willie Poaching actually told me about that chicken shop, and it's the most famous, and they have lines outside the door.
So treating the boys.
I'd have to try it first.
What was your strategy with Jason Tamalolo today, playing so many minutes compared to Perth playing so few?
Yeah, it's you know, having the correct interchange plan. You know, worked out with my coaches and actually just watching him throughout training, and we were doing some conditioning and drills and everything like that. And the longer the training went on, the better he got. You know, so that told me that, you know, he could play those long minutes within the Test match. And again, you know, I thought he did a wonderful job out there today.
Right, guys, last question. If anyone's got one.
I think he came on for Thomas Luai, isn't he, when I got hit on. You mentioned adversity at the start of the press conference. Can you detail the other adversity?
Yeah, it was actually almost the wrong interchange, to be honest with you. You know, we had Isaac Luke almost go down there, but I wanted Tohu Harris to go onto the left-hand side there, and that was able to bring Jason Taumalolo back into the game. And, you know, yeah, that's right. And Tohu's played 5'8" there before, and I just knew he'd be nice and safe in defence there.